It's been a great transition from training camp to the regular season. The guys have been progressing exactly how we want them to. I thought practice has been great thus far this week. When you look at our opponent, Pittsburgh Steelers, man, they've been a tough team to play over the years. And the reason why, they're well coached. And those guys have talent all across the board, particularly when you start looking at the quarterback, Hall of Fame player there, as we all know, and then their core of receivers and tight ends. So our guys are excited about this week. We're progressing along with our practice, and I know those guys will be ready to play come Sunday. And with that, I'll take your questions.
What do you see just, looking at film and Aaron Rodgers, this juncture of his career?
The guys is still extremely smart. It's not really any challenges that you can throw at him. He's seen it all. And the one thing that we have to do is just really, play smart football, be physical, be aggressive, and don't really abandon our fundamentals and technique.
How does it affect the scouting process in terms of preparation when the guy didn't play in the preseason?
When you talk about a guy like that, it's not so much about who he's with in regards to the team and the players he's around. I mean, you can go back 2, 3, 4 years and watch tape on this guy and see some of the things that he's done, whether it's in a no-huddle, 2-minute type situation, again, he's going to operate most of that in those critical situations.
They've also asked a lot of personnel changes, too. There's also just talk about this other players surrounding him, like Johnny Smith, obviously BK Metcalf too as well.
Well, I would start with, Warren, the running back first. I think, that's where we got to do a great job of really trying to stop the run. The young guy they have out of, the rookie, I think he's an outstanding back as well. Just seeing what he's able to do in college, being an outside zone runner, that's exactly what they feature. When you talk about DK, I mean, he's still one of the best receivers in this league. Big, strong, physical, great catch radius right here, so it really doesn't matter where Rodgers put the ball, he's going to be in a good position to catch it. You talked about Smith, who I think is a dynamic tight end. He's been in Arthur Smith's system at different locations, so he's a easy plug-in guy. He creates a matchup where it looks like 13, it could be 11, on how they use him sometimes for us out in space. So it's definitely a good tight end room, and the additions they put at receiver is definitely going to be, again, a challenge.
What is Harrison Phillips add to your defense?
He adds physicality, the toughness, a veteran that's smart, that's been around. To be able to have a guy like that to play alongside Quinnen, I think just really accents and complements the things that Quinnen is going to be able to do.
How is he doing in terms of catching up?
To be quite honest, I see certain things on tape and adjustments, things that we do based off certain looks, and he's executing them like, he's only been here at that point in time was like a day or two. So for him to be able to grasp the playbook like that, Coach Cam did a tremendous job in spending extra time with him. So he's a smart guy, a veteran guy.
You talked about you want the defense to be violent, smart, all those. Is there one thing in particular that you want to see from this week?
Well, it's very simple. I said it earlier in my opener. I mean, it's a simple cliche, fundamentals and technique. All right. The first game of the year is always guys getting overly excited. You see sloppy play. You see a lot of missed tackles, those kind of things. We can't abandon our fundamentals and technique regardless of the call. So playing with our weapons, eyes, hands, hips, and feet, being violent on the perimeter, which they're going to do a great job of trying to get there, whether it's toss sweep or bubble screen, and just getting off blocks and making plays.
I think a lot of fans look at, they see a 41, 42-year-old quarterback, and they'll say the defense, they just got to blitz him like crazy, just coming off the bus, just attack him. It's probably a lot more involved than that, so maybe you could share some thoughts on that.
I can keep saying it over and over again. I see a first ballot Hall of Famer that really hasn't. It's nothing that we can throw at him that he hasn't seen. So when you bring him pressure, he already knows where he's going with the ball. So we got to do a great job, as I said before, ready to make those tackles when those things happen. It's nothing that we're going to be able to throw at Aaron that he hasn't seen before. Again, smart guy. Can process things quickly. Going to do a great job trying to really survey the field and see exactly where we're in defensively to try to get those those guys in the right position to be successful. So that's him.
A lot of your players faced him a lot of the players faced him the last 2 summers in training camp. Do they have any insights into him that they've shared with you, or do you think that's anything?
You know, I really don't get into that. I really try to study the tape and my times going against him in previous stops, as well as the offensive coordinator, Arthur Smith. Those guys got a feel for what he does, and, you know, I don't think it's any advantage whatsoever.
How about his cadence? We talk about that a lot here. He does a lot with the cadence. You got something you're wanting to have to be tuned into this week?
Yes, we got to be smart and understanding that we, you know, what we call DJO, you know, not jumping off sides, being patient, seeing the ball. He's going to take the play clock down, all right, because once again, he's going to give you a hard counts, trying to undress you and see where you're coming from. That's all his MO, and we know that. So we just got to be smart in what we're trying to do and try to tip our hat.
Steve, what has it been like getting Jermaine back, and what does a player like that do for you?
You can see the difference. I think I mentioned that last time I spoke to you guys. With when Jermaine came back, you got Will McDonald on the other side, you got Clem, and you got Harrison, and you got Quinnen in the middle. It was different, right? The tape seemed like I was hitting fast speed because of the intensity and how they were coming off the ball. So it's great to have him back out there. He's doing a great job and really just fitting right back in. You don't really see anything in regards to fatigue, you know, and that was my concern, really not trying to get him a lot of reps to get going. But he's doing a great job, man. I'm excited to see him play this weekend.
Corey Black is a practice squad guy, but what do you guys like about him?
I'm sorry, say it one more time.
Corey Black is a practice squad guy, but what do you guys like about him?
You know, just really seeing him on the tape, you know, just the length, the speed, those kind of things. I always believe when you try to get guys like that, it's the things that you can't really coach. You know what I'm saying? Things that they have in regards to that. So it's just still a work in progress. We know as the season progresses, those guys, week 10, week 13, they got to be ready to play. So, hey, appreciate you guys. Thank you.